All right, Weeb seems to be in. I hope everybody can see me here. I am hopefully loading the chats up here soon. We were going to do participants. Here we go. Good morning. I can chat in with you guys, I think. I am going to try to do so, I think. So let's see what happens. Here we go. All right. So I'm in. Let's see who's in. And let's go to chats instead so I can see if anybody is in chats. There we go. Top chats. Here we go. Live chat. There we go. All right. Let's see if anybody's going to come in and chat with me. Says that I'm in. I'm a little early though, guys, just so everybody knows. Let's see who's going to jump in. All right. I do not see my chats, so I don't know if anybody is in yet. All right. Hey, Rob, how are you, sir? I do not know why, but I cannot chat back with you, and I'm trying to figure out why. Well, I'm not able to. There we go. I'm not able to type in anything for some reason. I got to figure out why. But anyways, okay. It's not going to be a very long show today, guys. My mom's in the hospital, so I need to call up there and check to see how things are with her. She evidently went and got the not blaming it for it, and the doctors aren't either. They don't know really yet. But she went and got the booster shot on Monday, and on Tuesday she started feeling light of breath. She couldn't catch her breath. She was starting to throw up. She was sweating. My brother says that they came and got her in an ambulance, took her in, admitted her for a couple of days, sent her home. Everything was supposedly okay. She had to go back out there yesterday, I think it was, she said, or Sunday, and they released her again to go home. So she went home. Now this morning she woke up. She seems to be feeling better. So we shall see what's going on. She's supposed to be going back again today because evidently she had another problem after she woke up. So this is just recent to me, so I'm kind of gargled it all in my head here. No, I don't think so. Hold on, I will look. No, volume's all the way up. Let's try that. Is that better? I think that's about it, Bubba. Is that better? Or maybe I'm not sitting close enough. How about that? Is that better? I don't think I have anything else on and running. Yep, that's good. Shows to be any better? All right, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and start. Hopefully you guys can hear me a little better. I don't know why it would be any different because I did do a sound test this morning and everything seemed to be fine. My microphone 2 is off, my microphone 1 is on, my audio is off, so all the volume should be going directly to the channel. I don't know why it would be anything different than it was on the, excuse me, that it was on my live test this morning. Can you still hear me? Maybe if I pull the microphone a little bit closer to me. How about that? Is that better? And maybe talk a little louder. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open this up. I haven't done an unboxing of this anything. I went ahead and painted the body. I painted the interior engine compartment. I went ahead and painted a few things. I don't have the paint that I want to do the interior. It's on its way. It's black. So I really can only start building like the engine and stuff, and we'll go from there. But as you see, I haven't even opened up the bags, nothing. Tires are still here. All the chrome is still on the rail, except for a couple small pieces, which are the mufflers, which are the headers, which I have. Yes, sister. Hello. Okay, go lay down, baby. All right, so I want to do the interior tub black, as well as the chassis. Okay, cool. I had the microphone not really facing towards me. It was really facing towards the box, the wall. Maybe if I put that down a little bit too, it won't bounce off of it. All right, like I said, as you see, I really didn't do anything but take a few things out of the box. I painted a few things, and so we're ready to go with them. That's all body stuff that I painted to make sure it was ready. There's a lot of overflow on this, and a lot of flash on this one, as you can see. So it's going to take a lot of cleaning up. But we're going to go by the instructions. I also did the dashboard. Somebody recommended that, the color of the body. So I'll see how that looks when it's all done and said, all said and done. There's the two pieces that were missing off the chrome, the headers. Let's see what else we got in. That's it, guys. That's all that's in the box. All right, so I'm just going to set the box and the lid like this and go ahead and throw stuff over here that I'm not going to use. Let's go to number 1, which is on the instructions here. It didn't come with a lot of decals either. It came with a little tiny pack of decals. Basically, I don't know what it says, Camaro, and it's got some Chevy signs. And there looks like a couple of dashboard gauge decals and a couple of license plates. It's really all that the decals are there. So let's go with number 1. It's a 125 scale. It's model number A631-204 from AMT, just so if anybody wants to know. We did do an open box on another one just like this months ago. Good morning, Matthew. Happy Tuesday to you. Glad for coming in, sir. I appreciate it. We're just kind of getting started on messing around with this thing for a while. I really can't do any painting. I'm waiting for some paint to get here from Amazon that I ordered. So we'll be putting the engine together, but we won't be painting it yet because I have a gloss black coming that I would really like to do the engine and the interior in. I'm just going to start popping pieces off. I've already done this kit once, so I kind of know where everything is and where everything goes. So I'm going to go ahead and just start popping pieces off. It's the same identical kit as this one here that I did. This is the black version of the one I did here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set this one up here so you guys can see that's what we're working on. And I'll set this one here, which is the one I've already done. So here, we'll lift this up just a bit. Watch your heads, guys. There we go. All right, now you should be able to see the yellow car over here to my left and the black one in front of me. I can move the damn thing over here, and you guys should see that move as well on your screen, and now you should still be able to see the Camaro. All right, so like I said, we're just going to start popping off engine pieces that I know are engine pieces and put the engine together just for something to do today. Like I said, my mom is possibly on her way back to the hospital this morning. She woke up yesterday okay, but my brother says that she woke up today not doing as great. Dang, I just broke one of the fins off the dang fan. Dang. I'm shaking again, guys. My back is bothering me. My neck's not bothering me as much, and I'm leaning less, so I'm feeling better on that aspect of it, but I've really got the tremors today. So you guys got to forgive me here if I mess up, which is bound to happen. Just so you know. I'm just looking for other engine parts. Didn't think there was any on that. That's interior. That's interior. These are interior. This is engine. That's exhaust. All that's exhaust, and that's the transmission mount. This is going to be engine part here. And trying to see if that's on my phone. Oh, yep. All right. Kind of hoping Dave will pop in here. Yeah, man, no kidding, dude. Why does he have a cork on his fork? Because he likes to poke people. I'm pretty sure we got everything covered here. I'm going to get the valve covers off. Dang, some of them are like tighter than the others. Okay, I really like the rims, though. The rims are identical. I really like them. They're nice fat rims. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that's a really fat rim there. Gives the low ride look to the tires, which is I'm not really into that, but it is what it is, the way it sets in. Every piece on this one, like I said, it's the identical same kit that I have already out there on YouTube, you guys. So you guys should be able to see that. If you want to go check out the video for the unboxing, you're welcome to do so. I may have the build out there for this as well. That's about all I have for this morning. Go check out my buddy Dave at Dan Paint, Body, and Detailing. He's in Mount Stirling, Ohio. Phone number is on the screen. Description is in his information is in the description, as well as Plastic Addictions and the Model Asylum information for Facebook. All right, so let me go ahead and clean these up. My little sanding stick here. Oh. I'm still having problems leaning and moving and turning, but like I said, I'm not in as much pain as I was in the past week, so I'm doing much better, guys. I don't know who's going to come to not a lot of people usually come to the live shows on YouTube. I think that's why I stopped doing them. But if you guys are going to keep coming, I'm going to try to do the live shows. I'm going to try to split them up. I'm probably going to do something like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Facebook, and I'll do Tuesday and Thursday probably on YouTube, guys. So anybody that's on YouTube that's not on our groups can come check it out too. We got to share the plastic love, guys. Got to link everybody. Even the non-plastic slingers need to get a little piece of it. So, and they can't, if they're non-plastic slingers, they can't come into our family and our group. So I got to give them away into a back door, so to speak, so they get to kind of like the back door view through here. I also need to start doing some more on the Model Asylum. I noticed. I feel like I've been neglecting the poor group. I will be doing more stuff on the Model Asylum. I've got some ideas of some really crazy, cracked up stuff that I want to do. But I'm not going to give that away because of the fact of... Alright, so we know that's all... We all know that's all chassis parts. We know that's all interior. That's all interior. That's all chassis. That's all interior. That's all chassis. Oh, there's interior. I was looking for those. Those were what I was looking for right there. Sprue flying everywhere. Alright, so, and there's a lot on the pedals. There's a lot of flash on them too, so guys, be careful with that before you cut it. Alright, so there, I got it off just right. Alright, so now I have, there's the steering wheel and the steering column for the interior. There's the, I don't know why I cut that off. I'm not doing the interior. See, my mind's not, yeah, that's why I say I'm probably not going to build long, guys, because my mind's really not on plastic. It's my mom, and like I said, she's been in and out of the hospital for a weekend. She's 5 hours away, and my brother keeps calling me and texting me and trying to give me all the information he can through the phone, but he's not, how should I say this, medically educated, so to speak, kind of like I am with what was going on with them. I took care of just a backstory, I took care of my parents for 25 years. Anything medical, my wife and I took care of. Anything legal, my wife and I took care of. I took care of anything physical that had to be repaired to their house. Okay, cool. Cool, you keep doing that. Keep watching those videos, dude. And if you need help, all you gotta do is yell at me. I'll be glad to help you. It'll be no big deal. I'm trying to get the window open more so I can see more chats. Okay. Alright, so let's see who else is here saying hi to me. That was Matthew. He's here, so I don't have to... Matthew, I'm not going to respond to you on the messenger because I hear you you're here, brother. But I see you. Alright, so I'm just trying to check fit. Make sure everything's down and good. I really don't like the way these engines are built. I didn't like the other one either. It really is not, how should I say, the most coherent way to do this crap in the world. Alright, so now this is supposed to go here. The body parts, the two, wait, did I screw up? I think I messed up, Sam. Those are engine parts, brother. That's an engine block. That ain't no seat back. That's an engine block. I knew, dang it. I knew I was missing something. There we go. It didn't look right. Alright. So now, these things had, what I did like about this kit is this engine block. It's got a huge, gigantic pin in it, man, and a gigantic hole here to get them together and keep them together right. So, I mean, really, did you hear that? It went snap, it snapped right together. I mean, it's nice and tight. Unless you want to, you really don't have to glue that piece, and I didn't on this engine either. I did, however, take the hood hinges off because they kept sticking. So basically, there's your engine. That's what it's going to look like. It's going to be the same identical engine. As you can see, nothing different. This goes into here. There is a square block on one end of it that goes in the square block on the end of this, which is the front of the engine. So you put that on there and that on there, and your oil covers go on either side, and then this goes to the bottom of it, and you got an engine. So let's get to it. I'm almost out of glue too, so I got to run to Hobby Lobby sometime this week. I may have to miss the show sometime this week, but I'll let everybody know if it is at this point in time. I have not rescheduled or decided not to do one yet. That will all depend on my mother and whether or not she's doing okay in the hospital when she gets back over there. We'll see. But she took the shot. I took care of my parents for 25 years. Like I said, I did everything. My wife did everything legal and that kind of stuff. I did everything physically and medically for them. Best I could, get them to the doctors, make sure they take their meds, eat right, exercise, do what they're supposed to do. And about 6 years ago, they went back home to their house because they were feeling good enough. And then my dad died a couple of years later, so my mom was living at the home. So now she's couldn't be by herself, so she moved in with my brother up north in North Florida. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue on that, even though I'm almost out of glue. I got a couple of kits coming, but I want to make sure that I can know when they're going to be delivered. So before I tell you guys anything about them, I did show 1 or 2 people what's going on. I got a lot of stuff going on here in the background here at home too. This week I got to start purging and getting rid of stuff in my storage room so that we have room for other things to get out of the house, to vacate the house so we can put it up for sale. Because we do wish to do that soon. Well, not soon. I guess I can't say soon. It's gonna be over a year. But I got a bunch of stuff I got to do around here, so I got to get better and be able to do that. Thank you. I appreciate it, Rob. I do. I appreciate it, Bubba. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this stuff kind of like just put it where it goes, because I know where it goes. Trying to use as little glue as possible because I don't have a lot. That's the back of the engine. That's the front of the engine. So everybody knows the transmission goes towards the back of the engine. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows. I try to make sure the glue gets down inside the groove. There we go. All right. Make sure I give it a little lip for the front water pump. Water pump has 2 little pins on it. I'm just going to sort of stripe the glue straight down the middle of it and wipe off some of the excess. There we go. And am I wearing my? Oh, got my handy dandy glue wiper off for towels that I'm sitting on. All right, I got to clean that piece off here. Piece of sprue. So, like I said, I'm in and out on coherency here, there, guys. So if you see me do something oopses and I didn't fix it, that's because I really didn't catch it. All right, so we got that all hooked up now, all ready to rock and roll. There's a little bit of sprue here, or a little bit of flash here. I'm going to get off of the front of this before I put the oil pan on. I did the same thing. I had to do the same thing with this one. I remember this build very well because it wasn't that long ago that I did it. A few months. Hello, Mr. Zeus. So, all right. Now, I want to scrape off the chrome here. Is there a ledge there? Yeah, there's a ledge there. I want to scrape off the chrome here. I feel like I'm still leaning a lot. So tomorrow's show will be back on Facebook, guys. I will chattering back and forth just so everybody knows. So let's see, a little bit of glue there. Trying my best here, guys, to stay focused and play with plastic. See if anybody else shows up. Oh, cool. Cool, Rob. Cool. I would ask him about it. I'm sure if he's working on it, he'll tell you. And if he's not, he'll tell you. He's a good guy, man. He's a good guy. Crazy like the rest of us, but he's a good guy. All right, so now I got that in there. I want to put some glue on the edges here and get the oil or the valve covers in place so that the intake stays straight. Oh, man. See, I'm having all kinds of oopsies problems today. There goes an oops, guys. Did you catch it? See it? If not, you gotta watch the video later. Alright. Let me clean up these oil valve covers, should I say. Right now, I'll put the bottom of the transmission on as well. The engine's gonna go together pretty quick here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put the chrome on it, because once I paint that, I may leave it red like I did that one, because I lax it. It does look kind of fancy. And I'm gonna go ahead and paint the I'm gonna go ahead and paint the chassis black as well as the interior. All right, so we got that into place there, that one into place there. All right. Oop, what happened? Am I not in the right place? Can't be in the right place. Okay, wait. Okay, so the oil things go forward, so I was in the right place. I just thought I really put it down. That's what it was. All right. Hey, Dave. Good morning. Glad to have you, brother. See, I knew my die-hard live fans would show up here. I was just explaining that I'm going to be doing every other day here and every other show here and every other show to the PAA. I am leaving the engine red, so A minute ago, I made the mistake and said that I was going to paint it black, but I'm not. I'm going to leave it red, just like I did that one, because I'm going to paint the chassis black. And that's a red paint interior that I did on that one. That's the exact same kit, like I was saying before, Dave. In case you were wondering, that's the same identical kit. I did that one, I think, on one of the live shows, or a couple of the live shows. There are videos out there of that. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, so there we go. Now we got that centered. We got that centered. The oil, shoot, I keep wanting to call it oil pans. The valve covers went in perfectly nice and straight. So we got the basic top part of the engine. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the transmission into place and glue that stupid thing back on, because evidently I didn't put glue on it. And there's 2 pins in here also, so you don't need a lot of glue so it doesn't splatter all over the place. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in, then I'll put the top piece back on. Alright, now, like I said, this kit pretty much almost snaps together, to be honest with you. For an AMT kit, I'm very surprised with how well everything actually fits. And if you get it in the right location, it actually stays into place pretty dang good as well. So just got to make sure to get it in the right location. There's 2 little holes on the side of the block. You're going to want to line up the valve cover with those holes, because that's where your headers go. Okay, so that's good. All right, so we're good there. All right. Next is just the belt and the fan blade, which I freaking broke already. The fan, that stinks my bowl up. It really does. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue here. Because I'm trying not to use a lot of glue, because number 1, I don't have a lot of glue. Number 2, I hate a messy glue job on some of my stuff. Alright, now, again, the square part goes up the front. Oh yeah, that's much better. Alright, when it didn't squirt glue everywhere. I love it. So I did it right. My eyes are bothering me today, guys. I got a headache behind my left eye, and that's from my injury as well. So, like I said, I'm probably not going to do... I need to set this down and let this dry before I keep going with it, guys. I'm just going to keep messing it up, and then I'm going to make it all glue screwy. Alright, so the engine's going to stay red. So when it's all dried up and cleaned up, before I put the headers on, I will clean up any holes or any glue that came around and stuff like that, make it look much better. Alright, there we go. They just snapped into place where they're supposed to be. Just going to make sure everybody's straight. Alright, basically we got the top end of the engine. Everybody's straight. Everybody's into place. Tiny little gap between the oil... Or I keep wanting to do that. Valve covers and the intake top, just so everybody knows. Tiny little separation on there, not much at all. Alright, so there's your basic top end of the engine, front engine, transmission, everything's all put together here. It's a pretty easy build. No, I'm not on Facebook, Dave. I am on YouTube. So yeah, Facebook you can't do. It's not really a good thing to do through there. I agree with you. Something with their graphics changes everything around and makes it look like crap. I agree fully. I have a 55. I have a 55 inch behind me. Watch your eyes. I don't know if I can show you or not. There you go. I got a 55 inches behind me. I watch my YouTube channels. I watch my YouTube videos all the time on that after I record them for you with you guys. I play them over there. I'm going to go ahead and put the belts on, but I got to repair the blade if I can. I don't even know that I can. I'm shattering so much. Alright, so there's basically, this engine is basically, you know, almost impossible to screw up building it. I mean, really. I shouldn't say impossible. You want to know why? Because with my luck, I'd be the one that shows you how to screw it up. Alright, there we go. That went into place. There we go. I will touch that all up and do the belts and stuff after everything dries. So we got that part done. Now they're telling me to do the interior. I guess I can spray the interior all as one instead of separating them, so we can build that as well. I just can't put the dashboard in as I painted that yellow to match the body. So I appreciate you guys coming in, even though it's on YouTube. I really do. I am going to try my best to get this blade back on here, guys, but I cannot guarantee you that it's going to go very well for me today. So we're going to dot the glue here, and I'll probably have to clean it up because I'm probably going to have to inundate the crap with glue. Let me get my tweezers. And I want to trim this one off a little bit because that's where the stuck to the sprue, and the other one was too. So let's see. Okay, so there's that one. Let's see. And that's going to be the edge of the blade there. My microphone, that's not it. That's the edge of the blade there. That's the front, and that's where it was stuck to the sprue. Oh well, blow me down. Where did it go, Joe? All right, part on the run, guys. I heard it hit the paper, so I know it's right here on the paper somewhere. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, that's it. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to have to put the fan down for the fan blade down, so the piece is missing. If I find it, I will put it back on. Alright, so I can't put the headers on yet because I want to do the belts and stuff and all that stuff first and clean it up with the glue and stuff. So, excuse me, my only option is to, I guess, move right along. Hey, Steven! Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear that you're still having your migraines, brother. I really am. I really am. Yeah, my kids, both their rooms. My son's got. I'm using a 30-inch monitor here, 32-inch monitor here. My son and his room both my sons have 32, and myself, I have a 32 in my room. All three of us, and my son and my middle son, he has a monitor that's a 36 in his room. So he's got a TV and two monitors in his room, one 32, one 36, and a 32 TV. He's a big-time gamer. He streams to gaming all the time, gaming sites all the time. So, all right, put this back. All right, so now I guess I can put the seats together and check out the interior and kind of put the tub together because that's what I seem to need to do now. So let's see if I can turn this around. And let's see, I'm going to get this out, these out. And like I said, I want to paint them black. I want a black interior. So I'm not going to be painting them. I'm just going to be putting them together. You know, we had a 50-inch before we got this 55, and the 50-inch died, and I had insurance on it. And because they didn't have the 50-inch that I wanted, they gave me a 55, which is awesome to me because this TV is huge, man. Luckily, I had a place to put it. Dave, as soon as I'm confirmed on that package today that it's shipped out and running, I'll let you know, and I'll text you or PM you, brother. Just so you know. Hope you can hear me and everybody hears me okay still. I'm just kind of like moving along for the day, guys. Can't believe Paul did 4 builds in like 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks, man. That's craziness to me. I don't think I could do it. Well, I can try because I guess I did do my motorcycles in like a week. My trikes. They weren't that hard. Alright, this has a nice set of pins on the bottom of these door panel frames. This has some nice pins on the bottom. Man, that's going to snap together right nicely and stay together nicely. Alright, I'm going to rough up the whole thing all the way across because I'm going to go ahead and glue it to the bucket, to the bottom of the interior. I'll pull that out. I have everything put together here, just kind of sitting in the body, so it's going to be easy to pull them out. So I want to make sure I get any and all sprue. It's got a nice lip here as well to create that. Alright. Might as well go ahead and, okay, so this is all garbage here. And no, I don't empty my garbage until I know for sure that I'm all done with the build. And if there's any big pieces of sprue that I like, they get thrown over here into my sprue box anyways. Whoa, back me up. Dang it. I have another fan I'm going to put on the car. I decided I'm not going to use that one. I'll just put a different one on it. I broke a fan blade on it, so I'll put a different fan blade on it. I have a couple over here. Alright, so that's all cleaned up. That's all cleaned up. I think I got everything all cleaned up. Nope, this one still needs to be cleaned up. Put this back away, guys, because I want to get the chassis and stuff off of that. Alright, let's get this over here with this stuff. And let's pop this first. Alright, there we go. There's the engine compartment. And this can go down here. And this can go here. Alright, I think we're doing good. So we're going to take this out of here. I'm going to check to make sure I don't need to clean it up any. There's a little bit there. There was only 2 places that this was on the screw tree, so you really only have to clean those 2 places up because everything else looks really nice and tight. But I'm going to run around it just in case there's any flash, just to knock any flash off. And this will tell me, see, it was on the back side and on the front side only. So, alright, so the door panels go with the bent portion towards the back, guys. 2 little pins should slide right into place, like so. And it's, like I said, it does make a nice tight tub, I have to say that. Once you get all this glued into place and glued to the firewall, it really does make a nice tight tub. Even, like I said, even without gluing it into place yet, you're going to have to kind of push it down and then push the back port up against it and hold it in place till it sets up, because it does kind of lean towards the back on this one. That's funny, Dave. Oh, shoot. Alright, so now, let's see how this one goes. It goes like so. It's got nice deep bucket seats on this thing too, man. Nice back seat, should I say. Alright, so I'm going to put the glue on the 2 pins there, to where it's not shown, as well as the 2 downwards. Okay, so got where it's going to go there. So it goes here. Is it going to get a little bit of glue? You guys still hear me, I hope, and everything's okay with it still. And I promised my brother I'd call him back at 10:30 and we could talk about my mom some more. So I'm going to do an early show today, guys, but I wanted to come out and do it anyways and not miss another day. I seem to miss a day a week, and I don't want to keep doing that. Alright, so that takes care of that. A little bit on the angled piece on the corners. That's why I marked it up first to see where it went. Alright, now this should go boom. And there's also a little platelets here that you put these pins on. And that should glue it right into place. Give it a little pressy. Just make sure it's slid over into place, pressy. And there we go. We have the back seats built. Well, unless I drop them and break them. But we have the back seats built. Right now there's a little gap in there, but I think if you push it, yeah, if I pushed it right, it glued right back into place. Alright, so there's the back seats. And let's start building the front seats. Well, it looks like this one's already ready to be built. It's already together. And then I'll glue in the sides of the tub. I'm only going to do a little bit on the top of the seat and the bottom of the seat. And that little crease right there. I am going to look up every now and then, but I do have to, I am leaning, so I'm trying to keep focused on when I'm doing this stuff. I'm not screwing up too bad. I don't want to show you guys too many oopses. Alright, that took care of that. Tiny bit came out of the side there, but I got it off in time. Alright. Now again, I'm going to paint the interior black as one piece, just so you know. And then I'm going to come back in and probably do something with the seats. I have a really cool yellow, what do I want to call it, shelf liner that I'm going to try to cut up and put in here. It's on my back porch. I didn't go get it. I thought about it. I didn't go get it. It's in my toolbox. Alright, so there's that seat. There's the front seat. 1, Let's go ahead and do the other one. Oh, wrong one. That one I haven't cleaned yet. Hey, Paul. 1 week. Okay, he's done 4 builds in 1 week. My goodness, brother. All right. I am not in a race with this because I know with the way I'm still feeling, I will mess it all up, just like I did the hood of the Ford. And I just changed over the Ford because it frustrated me with the paint job twice, getting messed up twice. So we'll revisit that, just like we're going to revisit. I'm going to be wet sanding down the 40 coupe. So you guys probably won't see me wet sanding down the 40s coupe, but you guys will see me repainting that sucker, that's for sure. I was gonna get, my wife and I were talking, I got to get ready for the show in Tampa. So I got to get the coupe finished, but I was going to order the 40s Woody, the 43 Woody or whatever it was that I saw on Amazon. But when I put it in my box, it wanted $39.99 plus $10 freaking shipping, guys. $10-15. Sorry, not gonna happen. I will find it at Hobby Lobby, or I will find it somewhere else and pay less for it, or something of that nature. I don't know. I'll figure out another way, or I just won't do that Woodies. I'd really love to, but I probably won't. All right, so we got 2 front seats and the back seat built. The dashboard is here. We got it all painted yellow. Like I said, it's going to stay yellow. So something of this nature with the black interior, just so you guys know. I will probably do a red or a black steering wheel to go with it, along with the shelf stuff that I have that I want to put on the seats. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this in as well. I'm only going to put glue on this back edge here and down this rim and up here. There's this lip here on the side here. You're supposed to be able to put glue on it as well. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to do a nice straight stretch of glue here, nice and thin, but just so I make sure I get it all. And this has got to go up here. I'll make sure that's got some too, and as well as here, just this little lip right there. Okay. Alright, and again, I'm using the tip to spread it out because I'm almost out of glue. So it may look like I'm putting a lot down, but I'm really not. It ain't even squirting out anywhere. See, it didn't come out anywhere. I did here, but see, nothing came out anywhere else. So I'm really not putting a lot of glue. I'm just putting enough down, you know, long enough, thin enough to hold it in place. I guess I'll glue this one into place first, and I'll glue the other, let it set and harden up. All right, anything new? Hey, Jeff. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming in. Alright, so that one went in pretty good. Trying to make sure that it's not leaning. It's nice and straight on both edges. Nice and straight on both edges. So let's go ahead and do the other side now. And then I think we've done the engine and the cab. So I think at this point, guys, is where I'm going to shorten the video. But I wanted to make sure, like I said, still did one today. So I will definitely still be doing one tomorrow. It will be on Facebook as opposed to here on YouTube. And then on Wednesday, no, I'm sorry, Thursday, I will do another one here to YouTube. I don't see anybody that asked me about doing it yet. So yeah, man, most of the time, you're right. I agree with that, Paul. Oop. That's what I'm trying not to do, is let anything fall off. And I am trying to put as little glue as possible on these things because it is raw plastic. And it should very much, there we go. Alright, now do this and this. Get that up there. Okay, so like I said, as you see, it's leaning a bit. So I'm just going to sit here and hold it while I watch you guys comment. Me, you, Jeff, I do believe. Thanks, Jeff, man. I appreciate it, brother. No worries. I'm sure she'll be okay. She's a tough old bird. She's an old Georgia hillbilly bird, so I think she'll be perfectly fine. But I will know more later today. My brother's supposed to call me. Yeah, I don't talk to my brothers, so it's really new for him to be calling me about anything like this, because when I took care of my parents, you know, I was the bad son. No, it's Paul, me, Jeff, and Rob are the four that are doing it. I think you said, Jeff, that you had the fire truck you were going to do with us, right, brother? Was that you? I see you, Dave. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put the seats in, but I can't put the steering wheel on. The paint for this is supposed to be here by Friday. I ordered it last night. So that's supposed to be here Friday. So the black paint will be here Friday. And boy, do we got a surprise for you guys in a few days. Alright, so I was just trying to make sure there wasn't any extra excess glue sticking out, popping out anywhere. There's not. I did pretty good. Don't look too bad. For an old guy wearing crap glasses and the shakes and heavily medicated, I'm doing too bad. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's perfect. They're both in the same spot. They're both right on the lip, right on the edge, front and rear. So we're good to go. Yep. And the rears of the sides actually connected in finally. Okay, so yeah, so it's me, Paul, Jeff, and Rob. That's all how we're going to be doing the fire truck. Yes, Jeff said he was building one. He told me that yesterday's video he had one. So we're all going to do it. So Paul, I decided that we're going to do it on a Saturday morning for 1 hour so that you can be involved in it. But just know we are allowed to build in the background when we're not doing the live. We just have to give updates, you know, when we come back live to do it every weekend. And if you want, like on a Friday night or something, we may be able to do it as well, or maybe even on a Sunday just to get a couple hours in on it. Because once I start that build, I won't be building anything else until that's done, because I like to keep my focus on it, because that's going to be a big build. I am trying to get the ladder truck next, just so everybody knows. And then I will be getting the fire chief car. So I will have my whole set, and they will all say Joseph's on it. So the town of Joseph. So I hope everybody will like the builds when they're done. Now that this is set up a little bit, I think I can take off some of this little bit of glue that I see here, just with a little bit of sanding. Yeah, there we go. That took care of that. Just a little bit that screwed out. I just don't want it to affect the way it lays up against the walls. Okay, there we go. Or the way the paint lays down on it. Alright, I see that there's a little screw here that I need to do. It's just the top part of the door. This also has a fully enclosed... Oh, it did have a fully... Check this out. It is different, guys. Okay, the window on the one that I did, the glass, the windshield and the back glass were attached to the side glasses, guys. I could not remove that. So these are removable. So I may leave this windows open on this one, because that one's all closed. You can't really see anything in the interior with the camera. No. I have the boom truck. I have the Aero Chief. It's the bucket one. I need the ladder truck. That's why I got the pumper truck when I saw it at Ollie's when I was with Paul, because I want all three of them. And I want the fire chief car too. No, that's in my Amazon thing though. It is definitely in there. So I'll either be getting it for my birthday or Christmas or something. I know my wife will get it for me because I already told her that's what I wanted. She's also going to get me a couple other rigs that I showed her that I wanted. But those will be surprises for Christmas, so I can show you guys what we're building next year. Starting out with next year. Next year will be... Take it easy, Paul, brother. Be safe, man. Okay? Drive safe, brother, out there, and feel well. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's going to take me a couple of... It'll probably take us a couple of months to build this dang fire truck, Dave. It took me, I don't know, God, Paul's already gone, but I think it took me like almost 3 months to build the fire truck that I already have, the Aero Chief. I did it so, you know, that's another build that I really did a great job on. I think. It's another one of my, I really did differences on that one than I did on a lot of the kits that I built. You know, there's certain kits that you just look at and you know that you're going to do a lot more than the box shows or a lot more than the build entails in the instructions, and it just gets done. Alright, so that looks like I need to sand that down just a little bit more. I don't like the way that looks. Alright. Alright, so this is going to be painted black. I'm debating on if I want to do yellow seats with red on them or black seats with yellow on them. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So we'll know. But I appreciate everybody coming in, guys. I really do. I hope everybody has a great day. And I will be back on Facebook tomorrow. We'll jump back over there tomorrow. But I will be doing another live here tonight, probably. I think my wife's working late. So be prepared for that, guys. It'll probably pop up on your screen. You don't have to come. I mean, you're welcome to, of course. They're always welcome at any of my shows, all you guys. Anyone is welcome to these YouTube videos, live streams, however you want to call them. Zeus has to say hello on YouTube as well. Say hi. Say hi. I see you, my big boy. I see you, my big dog. All right, back up. All right, now. Also, I noticed that these things, they don't really connect to the pegs like they should. There we go. I got them. I was having a problem with it last night because the body was a little bent, or the chassis was a little bent, but I straightened it. I got it to straighten out by putting weights on it. So, just back up. You're like pushing my keyboard into my belly, buddy. Alright, so now I'm trying to debate, do I want to put the seats in and paint them with the seats in, or should I paint it with the seats out? I guess I'll paint it with the seats out. Yeah, I only paid $19.99 or something for the fire truck. And it was at Ollie's. It doesn't have to be done right away. You know, it can be not done, completed when we're done or whatever. You know, you don't have to have it done exactly when everybody else does. You know, you build your way, we build ours. We build in our time, you build in yours. I have never expected or anyone, and I mean, you guys are so much, you know, you guys have been doing this so much longer, and you guys are so much better builders than I am. I understand why you guys on some builds take a lot longer than others. Believe me. I have a few builds that really took me a long time, and I did put a lot of gusto into, so to speak. Heart, soul, spreads, everything. Blood, tears, sweat, few crystal words. So, all right, I gotta find me a. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day and call my brother back and see how Mom's feeling again. It's been about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Hopefully the meds helped her out. I think I'm gonna throw the rims in first, real quick. Okay, yeah, yell at me, bro. That's no big deal. I'm not. It's gonna be a while before I start it, anyways, Dave. I'm gonna finish this one up, and I'm probably gonna revisit the 40s. I have to get that 40s done, or it's not gonna be ready for the show. So and I have to wet sand that back down and repaint it. So I have to do that. That can't be ignored. Or I won't be taking anything to the show, and I'll just be going, you know, empty-handed. Which is okay too for me. I don't mind. You know, like I said, it would be my first show. I'm a little nervous about it because, like I said, you know, everything I've seen a lot of people build, they're so much better than I am. And like you said, Dave, you take so long on building your builds because of how detailed and intricate your builds are that when you're done. I don't feel that my builds are that great. I've only been back into it a little over about a year and a half, so. But I do love my plastic. It was an instant re-addiction. I can tell you that much, guys. That's for dang sure. It surely wasn't one of those faint of hearts. Oh, I'm going to get rid of this later and not do it anymore, because this has become a hell of an adventure, guys. And I appreciate you guys all being with me on it and joining in on it with it and sharing your builds with me, which makes it even more fun. All right, I know. I said I was going to be done, and I'm already starting to do wheels again. So I'm just going to throw the wheels in here because I like the way they look. They're really tight. They were really tight on that one. But there's only one piece. There's there's the brake backing here. There's the connector here. And the pins there. These are 3-piecers. Or 2-piecers rather. So this is where this is going to go, your brake. I'm going to paint the brake in here yellow. Okay, with these going to be black. So basically the color scheme is going to be yellow, black with a spot of red here and there, and then I'm probably going to figure out what kind of decals I'm going to put on. I like putting decals on stuff. It just makes it more fun to me. Some of my trucks, a couple of my trucks don't have any decals at all. Some of them have a lot of decals. My wife wants me to bring down the Coca-Cola truck and start working on it, by the way, because I got to get the lights and the music and that going for the Christmas dining room table. She wants to put it on the table. I think that's what she said. She wants to display it at least with the Christmas stuff when Christmas comes around. So I'll be doing that. All right, Rob. I will talk to you later. I'm gonna go yell at my mom. Thanks, brother. I appreciate the prayers for my mom, you guys. I'll yell at everybody either later on or tomorrow. It will be on Facebook, guys. I appreciate you. Go post for theme of the day. Go chat, hang out, get some rest, guys. I am gonna check with my mom, and then I'm probably gonna go rest till I gotta go pick up my little one. So you guys all have a great day, okay? Be safe. Thank you so much. Oh, here we go. My last build, the last one of these I built, I had one rim that didn't fit right in the tire. And you ready for this? That fits perfectly. But you know what? This one tire right here is bigger than the other 3. Let me sand it down a little bit here. A lot bigger than the other 3. Watch this. Same thing happened over there. I had to glue the dang rim in. I remember that now. And I'm only knocking the screw off. It's not like I'm changing the shape of anything, but check this out. It slides in and out. The other ones I had to stretch over it. So you'll have to glue one of the tires in if you're building this, guys, just so everybody knows. All right, well, there's the tires. We got the tub built. We got the seats built. And we got the engine built on today's show. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Like, subscribe, share, follow, hit that notification button. I'll be back very soon. Remember, at Plastic Addictions Anonymous, we don't hide our addiction. We take pictures of it and post them for the world to see. I want to give my buddy Dave a shout out. Dave's, Dan Paint, Body, and Detailing. He's at 18251 5 Pike, Mount Stirling, Ohio, 43143. His phone number is on there. They do everything, man. They do custom metal fabrication, custom paint, custom fiberglass, insurance jobs, rust restorations. You name it, they do it. Give them a yell, guys. I'm out of here. Everybody have a great day.